Hey everyone, Kevin and Miss Kitty here, and we decided to take a road trip down here to Dogwood Canyon, and it's on the border of Arkansas and Missouri, so we're going to call this episode 1 of our road trip to Dogwood Canyon. Say hi, Miss Kitty.
There's actually 3 creeks that make up the park. Back in the parking lot, pretty inconspicuous, is called Hobbs Creek. It parallels 86 highway heading out to the west. On the left is Little Indian Creek. Empties into Table Rock Lake about a mile north of us. And we also have Dogwood Creek. We're going to cross over Dogwood just past the chapel, followed up for a majority of the trip.
So we're going to call this episode 1 of our
2 different
Dogwood
types of
Canyon
fishing.
road trip. We'll catch you guys later on.
We've got self-guided fishing from this bridge up a half a mile. Rent some equipment from the outfitters and come on out. This is private property, so you don't need to mess with fishing licenses or trout tags to be out here with us. The other type of fishing is guided, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. There's a history of logging in the canyon, a couple of spots where I can point out some of that history. One thing for sure, on the canyon floor you won't see any large hardwoods. The oaks, elms, hickories, black walnuts, pulled off by the railroad long ago. They're making railroad ties, trestles for bridges, that kind of thing. On the right, the V-shaped tree we're passing, that's a sycamore tree. Wood too soft to be of much value to the railroad. So all the big trees you'll see on the canyon floor will be sycamores. That V-shaped tree is somewhere between 150 and 200 years old, but not the oldest tree you find in the park. There's some of our self-guided people. Johnny purchased the land in '90. Before he could open to the public, he needed access to the back of the property. In 1992, works with Daniel Schwartz and his Amish construction crew build Long Pine Crossing, this 80-foot span. Amish construction means no power tools were used by the crew building the bridge. 12 by 12 timber. They came out of an abandoned warehouse in Chicago, town I was born in, hoisted ball and tackle style. And basically that's just using ropes and pulleys. We exit the bridge on the right as a display case where they put some of the tools that they used building the bridge. Each and every one